Yo, what's up, y'all? It's the Alkaholiks and you chilling on N.W.A TV.
Yeah,
Who the Mac?
Who the Mac?
Alkaholiks, baby.
I like to welcome everybody to the N.W.A movement, the underground sound that'll make you move it. Stacked front to back with new exclusives, reviews, interviews, latest news and music. You wanna get a deal? We got the secret. We rap for the streets, so you need to peep it. We keep celebs and industry execs to break it down so you know how to get down next. My man Rob's on the job and he got it locked. Now you can see on the screen that he got was hot. Worldwide, cause we ride from block to block. With Meg tight on the track, Smooth got the spot. We invade airwaves and it's no surprise. It's all good in the hood, get recognized. Behind the scenes is what you get when you check on TV, DVD, and whomag.net. Who mag? Who mag? Who mag? Who mag? Who mag? Who mag? All around the world they be talking about who mag? Who mag? Who mag? Who mag? Who mag? Who mag? All around the world get recognized.
He gave us a name. We was already a group. He gave us the name Alkaholiks, and we did a couple songs on his trifling album.
I got it back.
And the world kind of was asking who we were at that time, and Now Records scooped us up so we could show the world who we are.
And our first jam that me and N.W.A did together was called I Guess Funky.
Yeah, it was a demo.
So
They was both doing solo.
One of the first jams.
Past the joint. That was the first one. Maybe.
Right. So yeah, we was always like best of homies, and he was working on records. He was working on records. We was just kind of doing our thing, and we was together so much. We was like, you know what? We might as well just do this whole group thing together. And then since then, we still here. You know, from that moment on. I mean, we was always together in the lab. You know, at the crib, digging through records, putting together beats, and yeah, I mean, that's basically, we didn't really have a formula, you know, we just, whatever sounded good, we just did it. And we recorded a lot of music, so, you know, we just picked the best or the most complete out of the songs we did and laid it down, you know. We used Dr. Dre's SP1200 on that first album, and the second album. You know, we hijacked it from DJ Pooh. You know, once I got my hands on that, I was like, they got another one over there, they'll be all right. And that's really
Thanks, Dre.
Thanks, Dre. Hey,
Thanks.
Pooh. Thank you, DJ
Thank
Pooh.
you guys. Thank you.
I was living in the 805 area code in LA. Everybody in LA knows that 805 is like the valley, past the valley. It's like Ventura County, this and that. And I met his partner and everything, Wild Child, Cracker Jack, at a barbecue one day. And we started rapping and everything. Because, you know, back then I was just feeling like, you know, I just wanted to rap everywhere I went and shit. So I just started rapping and everything. He started rapping and we went back and forth and everything. I said, you dope. And he said, you gotta meet my boy and everything. So, you know, basically, I ain't gonna say his government name and everything, but I called him his government back then and everything. But he's mad lib right now and everything. He came to the table and said, I rap, I produce, I do this and do that. And I brought him around them, and then E Swift had to go DJ for, was it Cube or King T? Yeah, I think it was King T, but he left town, and so I brought him on me and N.W.A studio sessions and everything, and he just started like amazing everybody. He was rapping, he was producing, he was mixing ish, he was doing everything that a lot of niggas can't do. You know what I'm saying? So
he was dope.
Yeah, he was dope.
You know, we're known for finding the new upcoming dope talent. So
the bottom line was that. Bottom line is that we put him in the Liquid Crew and everything, and then he brought his friends along too, and he just stamped Liquid Crew for the rest of his life. You can't shake us, you know what I'm saying? Liquid, you know what I'm saying? What up, Mad Lib? Wild Child. With Mad Lib and everything, he you know, brought me to his crib in Oxnard, California, at 805, and sat down with his pops, and his pops gave him a go. He said, you know what? I gotta cut the ties and everything. Go on, son. And his pops gave me permission to, you know, take him and us to take him on the road with the Warped Tour and all that shit. And now he's Mad Lib, you know what I'm saying? He's popping. Yeah. He's nothing but love, you know?
Best studio session ever.
Right.
By far the most best studio session. Rest in peace, ODB, brother boy.
Yeah, he came through, man. We had some bottles, he had some bottles. We sat around and talked for a couple hours before we started recording. And the cool thing is, like, I mean, that song is almost live.
Yeah.
It's almost a live recording, you know. So that's one reason why I really like that song, because we just went in there and did it. You know, without a plan.
Yeah, we didn't even start recording for like hours. We just had basically a party at first, but with us, it was like joking, you know, playing around, and it's like, okay, let's go. I mean, we knew the song we was gonna do, but we didn't, you know, it wasn't like, oh, let's just.
It was crazy too. It was a crazy day, man. Like, wasn't it the studio? The basketball court.
The one. Can't think of
Lurch and all that. Like,
yeah, I can't think of it.
All right, forget it. But he brought up in the limousine. I mean, like
That's not
that.
where we recorded.
Huh?
That's not where we recorded.
It is where we recorded.
Soundcastle.
We recorded at Soundcastle.
The back studio.
We did in the back of Soundcastle. Anyway, what I was trying to say was that.
Soundcastle with the basketball.
Hey,
I remember this.
hey, bro. Anyway, man, old dirty bastard got out the car and everything, gave me a pound of this and that. He said, "How do I look?" And I said, "You look great, man. What's happening?" He had just got out of jail, and he said that they made him cut his braids off in jail and everything. So they cut his hair, and he was trimming off his hair. Long story. It was at Soundcastle, man. It was the back studio of Soundcastle. But anyway, he was just upset because they made him cut his hair, and he said, "I'm just growing my shit back or some shit," and had me laughing on the long story. But we recorded it like we was just freestyling on the mic. We was all in the booth at the same time and everything. J-Roll, me, Swift, him, everybody was just enjoying themselves, having a good time, and that's all he was about at that time, man. So that was one of the best, funnest recording sessions we ever did, you know. It went all stiff and shit, you know.
We wanted to, because we had sampled it off of a VHS tape, and it was real hitsy and just a little too, you know. And so I got in touch with Marley Marl, and, you know, I was like, yo, man, dude, would you happen to have a file? Because we sent, you know, it's from the beginning of the symphony video. He's like, yeah, I got them right here. I'm transferring them from the 2-inch and send them to you. And send me, put on a DAT, send me the, I was stoked. I mean, because that was one of my idols. Like, growing up, like, Marley Marl was just like, you know, was the man to me. So to even just talk to him on the phone, then have him, you know, give us the thumbs up and, you know, do what he did for us, that was love right there. So that was shit. That was a milestone in my career right there, just to even talk to that guy. How did? Well, we already knew.
I just asked him what he do it.
Right.
He said, yeah, and then we just.
Yeah. That studio session was fun, you know. But for some reason, everybody comes to the studio with the Alkaholiks. They feel like they really have to try to make us live up to that name, and they always do too much.
They always fuck up.
do too much. You know, by the end of that session, we had to make sure he got home safe. You know what I mean? But it was all love. I just flipped it, snapped it, chopped it up, got it clear. But Stevie Wonder liked it though. He was like, yeah, y'all can use that. You know what I mean? So that was a good thing. Gave us love. We cleared it. And rest is history from there, you know? It wasn't like, yo, we should use this. It's how you do it, you know? You go through records and you're like, let me see how this is gonna work out. Just kind of do it. The video for that song.
Oh, the video. I mean, we were working with this director, Gregory Dark. He had just came off a very lucrative porno director.
Very lucrative, you're right. The Dark Brothers.
And he wanted us to get into shooting videos and stuff, so we gave him a shot. But he had a really cool idea. He had a cool location to shoot it at. We got our big uncle Ice-T to come down and play with some roaches and ice and stuff.
Right.
And he and G and the homies, but it was just something we wanted to kind of make a statement about how hip hop was going at the time too. You know, we was underground and we had to be in these little clubs and stuff. We couldn't be in the mainstream type of thing. So that's how we felt. It was like prohibition. Like we had to smuggle real hip hop into people's living rooms and stuff.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, that was it was fun though, man.
Yeah.
Two days, and we really was in the water in that cold, late, nasty ass late.
Don't do it.
It's cool. It's cool. Even that time, it wasn't even about going out getting people on your album. That wasn't even the movement back then. So we wasn't really, you know, if it was the time was right, you one of our brothers, you know what I'm saying, we respect your music, cool, but we wasn't really into like, oh, we need this rapper on our album and this rapper and this rapper. You know, LL Cool J is my favorite rapper ever, but it never occurred to me to have him on one of our albums.
Not true. Just like Nas and everything, like, I'm gonna tell you a story and everything, it ain't gonna be long, but we, like me and Nas, we met a long time ago in Queens, you know what I'm saying? And this and that, we came out as the Alkaholiks and this and that, and woo-woo, and this and that. I'm the first person to ever take him to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles and everything. He had a studio session and, you know, he's working on his third album or something like that. Took him to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, took him to the swap meet to get some issue and this and that, and Blassie and back to the studio. It never even, it was like a homie. Right. It never occurred to me to say, damn, why don't you ask him, can I be on your album or jump on my album? And then like, we was just rolling around like friends, you know what I'm saying? And he still remembers that to this day. And you know, it's weird. Like, we encounter a lot of people like Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes looked out for us because, you know, we cut from the same cloth. We love this hip hop thing, you know? But we didn't ask Busta to be on the song, and he didn't ask us to be on his songs and everything. He just, he's the homie, you know what I'm saying? So things just occur naturally, is what I'm trying to say. Like, when it happens, it happens. We might still get on the song with LL Cool J.
Never know. Oh, I met Pharrell, man, at the club, actually. And he came out my crib, and we just hung out. We just played. He had a couple beats on the cassette. He played them, and he started singing the hook. And I was like, it was a little different for us, but I was like, yo, this could work, like, you know. And at first, I think J-Ro and Tash was kind of like, I don't know. And I was like, yo, you just gotta hear him.
I was totally against it.
You was totally against it.
I wasn't.
You was on the,
I was like, I love
you was on the fence, but
I was on the fence?
Yeah, you was on the fence. You was like, I don't know. You wasn't like totally blown away like with the whole idea.
I was totally against it till we flew out there and he really explained it.
Right. Yeah. It wasn't that it was against working with Pharrell. It was just it was just the songs that, cause they was you know what it was. It was just too easy. Like, he had it all laid out. Like, we just had to show up and just write our verses. You know what I mean? He had the vision.
It was a Virginia.
And we wasn't used to just putting all that trust in.
Oh, another thing too, man. Shout out to Pusha T, man. You doing your thing, baby. Pusha T, man. He took us to the store and this and that. We was driving around in Pharrell cars. You know this shit. That's the homie right there, Pusha T. Shout it out, man. Alkaholiks, man. Much love, man.
All right, so that's kind of how that came out. And Chris Lighty had a lot to do with that too. Rest in peace, Chris Lighty. You know, he was kind of mediating that whole business part of it, but the organic work together, you know, camaraderie was just hanging out and just, you know, that's how it usually is, artist to artist.
Man, that's one of the funnest times. It was a double-edged sword, though. I was recording and having the most fun I ever had in my life, but I was recording it without my brothers right here and everything, so it didn't feel like, because I already did so many songs with J-Ro and Swift and everything, so when I did it myself, it felt like something was empty, like it's either the cup is half full or half empty, you know what I mean? But when it came out and everything, everybody liked it, so it boosted my confidence with me being on my own without J-Ro and Swift there every night, but still, they were there.
You had to make all the decisions was on you. Like, when we do a group project, it's like we all kind of come to agreement, but when it's just you, it's like, so I like it, I use this song, like, you know, he had a lot of, you know, but it came out great though, it's a classic, so.
Yeah, I was on one, man. Right. Another thing too, Blood, Sweat, and Beers is out right now, man. This is number 15 on the DX, what's it called?
Hip Hop DX.
Hip Hop DX.
Yeah,
so
you got the project, Blood, Sweat, and Beers out right now.
But Rap Life, man, that was the first album that I think that that bridged the gap between friendship and business, because everybody that got on the album, from Outkast to you name it, Be Real to this and that, they did it for the love. When everybody was getting thousands of dollars just to breathe on the mic, you know. And it was like, Tash, my boy, Alkaholiks is my group. And hand slapping like, we got you. Carl Thomas from Chicago, shout out. Snoop Dogg, artists and everything. They was doing it for the love of just the group, the Alkaholiks. It wasn't just me, you know what I'm saying? They know me from the Alkaholiks, so they was like, man, we here, just tell me where to go. Videos and all this and all that, Corrupt, Dog Pound, everybody, man. It was a stupendous event.